In 1972, English metal gods Black Sabbath released their fourth album, simply titled Volume 4, and from it, the opener, Wheels of Confusion. Slow track beginning with that kind of searing, sustained lead over that descending structure. Change of cadence, getting tighter, going into the song proper. B. Yeah, basically just a B bar chord. And that unmistakable voice. I wonder if there's some kind of effect he employs, or some like mouth movement he does, or I someone would really have to study his singing really closely and just be born with a certain register and tonality in order to even come close to sounding like him. I'm wondering, did Bill Ward ever use like really huge drumsticks? I know that's kind of like something that's brought up from time to time about Black Sabbath's drum sound. I never saw this band live. I never really saw many bands live, but I did see a Black Sabbath cover band once. And I was specifically looking at the drumsticks to see if they were like larger than normal. That twisty angular riff right there that divides the verses. That's like the ultimate. I think that's the main earworm of the track so far, anyway. I don't know what like professional vocal coaches and what people with like kind of like really like trained ear for vocals in particular, vocal technique, vocal registry, vocal. I don't know what they think of Ozzy Osbourne as a singer. I assume that to many he's just basically considered good for what he does. I whether that really he's rated high among vocalists overall, but listening really close to this, I'm appreciating his vocals just a bit more than I have in the past because I like the way that he's like they're basically this whole verse is just staying in a single chord B, and yet he's finding ways to be melodic in it. He's exploring the tonal range of that chord, like starting low and working his way up high. I guess there's a certain kind of demonic quality in his singing that just really fits the sound well, the rapturousness, and the kind of like dungeon like kind of dark ages vibe that this music is meant to conjure. And each line he seems to like take it higher, and he's quite. What I'm really saying here is that he's quite a melodic vocalist, and that's a description I don't really see used much when it comes to talking about Ozzy. Yeah, that's the ultimate like riff of the track. That really gives it its character, makes it stand out. And I love the way Bill Ward just kind of like doubles up on Tony Iommi during that section. Let's catch up on the lyrics here. Long ago I wandered through my mind in the land of fairy tales and stories. Lost in happiness, I knew no fears. Innocence and love was all I knew. It was an illusion. So talking about the naivety of young, of the dreams of childhood and such. Yeah. Soon the days were passing into years. Happiness just didn't come so easy. Life was more than fairy tales and daydreams. Innocence was just another word. It was an illusion. So growing up and dealing with the hard knocks of living and having to kind of like temper your childlike innocence and naivety with the harsh realities of life and survival. Yeah, just put in a choice riff, and it's just kind of like this track has, I guess, so far kind of vacillated between sort of a down tempo kind of sort of bluesy feel, and then they throw in that jolt, and I love the way it kind of just smolders on that G when it drops down there. F sharp and more brisker tempo. I think we're kind of going into sort of like almost a song within a song. Yeah, really exploring different ideas than from the song proper. Really. Being quite Tony Iommi's been quite creative here with tone and technique and throwing in different types of riffage, going from kind of like high-end triads I'm hearing to some like lower bar chords and such, all like having either that smoldering or yeah, oftentimes just really smoldering, sizzling is the word. What's that sound? Is that like a mellotron maybe played faintly? I know that two of them played on this album. It's gotta be a mellotron. Doing some other notes within G. I think he's adding suspended notes and then dropping them within the key of F sharp. Now he's trying to get out of this, I think. He's like altering things up, shaking things. He's trying to find a way. He's definitely gone into a song within a song, yeah. Now we're entering lyrics like in this section. And Ozzy, somewhat kind of like remote. His vocals are almost kind of in back of the mix, just kind of obscured somewhat by the sonic haze of the song. Oh, perfect! They're going back into that windy, twisty riff again from the song proper. That's how they're going to get out of this. instrumentally, this seems to really be a two-man show between Bill Ward and Tony Iommi. I gotta say, I'm not really hearing Geezer Butler a lot in the mix, although it must be noted that he's responsible for the lyrics. And let's catch up on those. Lost in the wheels of confusion, running through valleys of tears, eyes full of angry delusion, hiding in everyday fears. So our narrator has really entered kind of the struggle of like young adulthood. Yeah, and just finding that everyone is in their own way gripped with the same fear and confusion, and it's hard to escape when it's all around you. I'm not hearing Geezer Butler. I'm listening for him now, and I'm thinking he's probably some of the sonic thickness that we're hearing is thanks to him. One of those bassists that's maybe a little bit more felt than heard. But like even listening closely, I'm not really hearing like the notes or the boom of them. Or I guess what he's just really doing is emphasizing the root note on the chords that Tony is playing. Just appreciate how melodic Ozzy's being and how he's like moving around the chord. And once again, we're just back in B, just B, B, B for like 16 bars or whatnot. And he's finding ways to like go up and down and just really move around vocally. It goes 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 like that. Yeah, I love that 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 1 2. Yeah. Okay, I think we're going into the postlude now. The straightener. In some, as it's acknowledged in certain media, not all. I'm hearing a Leslie tone somewhere. Yeah, that down, 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 down has a Leslie effect on it. Which means there must be some overdubbing here, yeah, because unless, yeah, no one else, yeah, Tony Iommi must be overdubbing, playing like his regular sizzle and a bit of like Leslie plucking. Kind of a different vibe from the rest of the track. It's less heavy, it's more kind of breeze along. Almost like rustic, kind of folksy in a way. Okay, now Tony is giving us two layers. The smolder has kind of subsided because now he's giving us some like crying, high tone, lyrical tone. Amid the, I think he might be playing an acoustic guitar into a microphone that's attached to a Leslie pedal. There's this sort of a misty sound that's running through this. It's probably Bill Ward hitting. Actually, maybe I'm hearing a tambourine being played. All I know is that there's more. There's got to be more going on than just Bill Ward keeping the beat and Tony Iommi giving us those high crying, soaring tones, and then double tracking with that plucking acoustic dun 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 dun. Oh, those scaly bits are just getting. I just love how the almost the tonally kaleidoscopic effect is starting to create. Yeah, as he starts to scale around faster, more frenzied like, and the effects and the impact they have on the sound of it all. Yeah, great fade out. Make every last note count. Like doubling up on the downbeat like that. Playing scaling even faster. That was Black Sabbath with Wheels of Confusion and The Straightener. Yes, from their 1972 release, Volume 4. Oh, let's finish the lyrics here. So I found that life is just a game, but you know there's never been a winner. Try your hardest, you'll still be a loser. The world will still be turning when you're gone. Yeah, when you're gone. Yeah, just as I had interpreted it almost right from, like, as I began the second verse anyway, yeah. It's just about the inevitable hard knocks and challenges of life and that you have to endure. And you just gotta kind of find your own peace and make the best, etch out the best possible life for yourself and those closest to you, and knowing that you can't really change the whole wide world. Yeah, you can only change yourself. And, yeah. Anyway. For more Rubies and Sapphires from the catalog of Black Sabbath, see the directory of albums by English B artists linked in the description below. Like and subscribe, follow me on social media, share the video, and leave a comment if there are any observations you have about the track we just heard. The smoldering intensity, the riffage, the double tracking, the vocals, the lyrics, the musical compartments, the different sections and how they segged into one another or sometimes crashed into one another. Yeah, what do you think was the most compelling section? Yeah. And until next time, this is Zaragon, the world's most air-traveled trimaximalist, signing off.